Hello everyone. Here I am at Watkins, Glen. Sorry, I was thinking about something for a second. At Watkins, Glen, I'm on pole of all spots out of 21 cars, 22 cars. So yeah, let's have some fun. I'm in the Aston Martin Assetto Corsa Competizione. Had a really good qualifying. So
stay in the pole.
Let's have some fun, right? 20-minute race. It's a public lobby. Ain't no telling what's gonna happen. As long as I don't get nailed in turn one, I'll be happy. Hopefully get enough of a lead. I was a little over a half a second faster than the P2 car, so I'm hoping that plays into my hand. So, gotta concentrate a little bit right here on the start. Speed up to 43.
Go, go, go.
Offside.
Not a good start.
Clear left.
Not a good start. Not the start I wanted. It's okay, we'll settle in. Get away from the chaos behind us. We can race Mr. Davies. And just stay out of trouble.
Well done, Toby. Good start.
Thank you, Jim. Gotta get our tires warmed up. That's funny, he's in an Aston in front of me. McLarens are usually the fastest cars on this track. So, we'll see. Hope everybody's doing okay. It's Friday night. Spring break starting. Leading into the weekend. Holy Week next week. I'm a little concentrated right now. Sorry. I know I'm not talking. Trying to build a gap on that Porsche behind, but also stay in the slipstream of the McLaren in front of me. Keep him within a second of me.
Yellow flag.
Yellow flag. Back of the pack accident.
Incident clear. Green flag. Nice and smooth. Don't overdrive the car. P2.
Clean air. Makes a big difference in this game. Silly as that sounds. I got 2 seconds behind me. Alright, me and Mr. Davies, we got a little breakaway. We'll see if we can keep it.
Sector 3 is clear. Green flag.
Oh, went a little hot right there. Don't like that.
Yellow flag.
Get my car to settle a little bit, but I can feel that extra fuel on board.
All clear. Incident clear.
Just gotta keep a little pressure on him. That's all I want. See if I can't get him to make a mistake. Close the gap on one of the straights. Caught him on a turn right there.
Okay, Toby. The next car is Davies. 99.
What we don't want to do is get caught up with back markers wrecked that are coming out of the pits.
Flag sector 2. P2.
good. Yeah, he did not have a good. That'd be a track cut for him. Tire pressure's okay. It's a little cold. It's 15 degrees, 15 Celsius. This game rates everything in Celsius. I'll let one of the mathematicians out there do that math for me. It's pretty cold. That would be like 40 something degrees Fahrenheit. Oh, that could have been a mess. That could have been a mess.
Davies in front is now 1.8.
1.8. That is not good. Need to settle in. I'm still getting used to talking and driving. Normally when I'm in a race like this, I'm not saying anything. Concentrating a lot.
Yellow flag. Clear of the incident. Green flag.
Those of you not familiar with the game, so on the left side we have our track map, my laps, where I'm at. Bottom left is where I am relative to other drivers.
All right, Toby. 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes.
That got spicy. On my right side, bottom right, is of course my gears, my speed, my tire condition. That's the PSI of my tires. As long as my tires and my brakes, which are the little center lines, they stay green. That's what we want. It means everything's not overheating. And then you can see my fuel and my fuel consumption. Underneath the miles per hour and gears, you can see my throttle. TC means traction control. ABS below that, that's the anti-lock brake system. BB is brake balance, is how much balance I have of the brakes. So I like to drive a car with a little bit more rear brake balance. That way I don't lock my fronts up. Just makes that a little better. The engine map is on 1. That's mapped down there where you see 1 of 8. Then next to that is the force feedback. And it shows how much force goes through my wheel, my actual steering wheel that I'm driving with, whenever I'm in corners. I have a Simucube Sport, which is an 18 Newton meter wheel, and I have that set at about 11 Newton meters is what I drive it at, which seems to give me the best feedback and feels the best without hurting my hands. So anyway, that concludes the lesson. There will be a questionnaire at the end that you'll need to fill out in a survey to see if you remembered any of the stuff I just told you. Hopefully you did. 8.4 gap behind us. Hey, I got the fastest lap of the race. You can see up top, I got where it's purple. This guy keeps making mistakes, man. I think we can get him. Concentrate a little bit more. Oh, somebody further down got a 145.48. I'm usually in the 145 flats, or is what I qualified at, I should say. High 144s. I am again talking and losing my concentration. Still learning how to trail brake. Trail braking is a tricky thing. Trail braking means that when you're approaching into the corner, using the brake pedal to actually help you rotate the car. That way you're always on the pedals. Either 100% gas or partial into the gas, or you're into the brakes. And that could have been bad.
Okay, Toby. Track limits. Keep between the lines.
Track limit, but no track cut.
Gap to Davies. Ahead is now 1.4 seconds.
Davies is driving well. 10-second gap on third place. 11 minutes left. Somebody's upset in the chat.
Fastest lap for Rodriguez.
That was definitely Spanish. It just came up, and it's something about admin. It's about the only word I was able to pick up. So I don't know what's going on. These public lobbies, man, people get crazy on them. They don't care. But people are super competitive in a race that's just, I don't know, some other people on the internet. Is the internet bragging rights? I really don't know. Could be kids, could be old guys like me. You never know kind of who you're racing. Can't believe I messed up that start. Unless Davies might have been sandbagging and qualifying, because he's lapping faster than his qualifying time. So I don't know what's going on here with him. That's not the fastest way around this track right there. Neither is that. Man, let's see.
P2.
Come on, little Aston. Let's go faster.
Let's go. Davies. Ahead is now 1.5 seconds.
1.5 seconds. Need something motivational, Jim. I don't need just times. Need you to tell me something. Tell me I'm doing wrong. Tell me I'm doing good. Tell me I'm doing bad. That was a little mistake by him up here. Let's see if we can hold it together. Start to close this gap. Maybe his tires are starting to go a little bit. Getting his slipstream. Put a little pressure on him. 8 minutes left. Get me to hold my nerves together.
Okay, Toby, you've got half your fuel left.
Plenty of fuel. What I did, thought I calculated my fuel just right. All right, half a second ahead.
That one was at 145, 146. Yellow flag, stay sharp. Incident clear, green flag, good consistency, keep them coming.
There you go, Jim. Thank you. I had Sweary Jim on, my crew chief, but he's a bit sweary, like even for me. I like to be able to put it out on the old internet on YouTube. I want anybody to be able to watch my videos. Now I do get a little cursy every now and then, I'll admit. Try and reel it in.
Captain Davies, ahead is now 0.42.
Oh, come on, let's stay with him. Let's stay with him. Climb this hill. Watkins Glen is a good track. It's got enough straights, it's got good corners, uphill, downhill, hairpin.
Alright, Toby, stay close, wait for him to make a mistake.
I like it, it's a fun track.
Got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
been a fan of it ever since like NASCAR ran out here years and years and years. I'm sure they still do. I don't follow a lot of NASCAR anymore. More of an F1 fan, and Indy is probably the only two. And then I follow GT, IMSA, World Endurance, that kind of stuff. I think it's because I enjoy driving these cars. And there you go. See what gotta watch the back markers coming out of the pits. He just came flying out, and he went over the white line. Slowed me down a little bit. I thought he was gonna hit me. 5 minutes. Man, I wanted to pass him. I believe this race is being streamed on Twitch right now by Whatever Fool. So shout out to him for hosting this race. Appreciate any guy who runs a server. Appreciate public lobby servers. Costs money to do that.
Davies in front is now 1.3 seconds.
Oh, rotate. I'm trying to close that gap. About 3 laps left. Hope you're enjoying this. I know it's actually kind of a boring race. I'm sitting out here in second place, just making laps, talking. Not like my last race in those Mazda 5 Cups. Man, my car was beat up after. It was so much fun.
Last lap time was 1:46.10.
I am not consistent. That's another thing that I'm trying to get better at. Sim racing for what, 9 months now. And I'm faster than I was, absolutely. I'm more consistent than I was, but I really have a long way to go. It's amazing the difference of the speed that I have and the guys that are fast, and a lot of it just has to do with just absolute pure consistency, braking at the exact same points all the time, knowing when to turn in, knowing when to accelerate. They don't coast a lot. I coast a little too much. Lose confidence in myself.
Davies ahead is now 1.5.
Lose confidence in the car. That's coming. I'm getting better and better and better. I have a 16.7 second gap to third place. I feel like I made a mistake right there. He made a mistake, and I kind of followed him off. All right, 2 more laps. Need him to get nervous. I wonder if he's on any track cuts, because he definitely went off track in turn 1 a few times. So I don't know. You get 3 track cuts in this game, and then your 4th one is a stop and go. And then it resets after the stop and go.
That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
Or a drive through. I think it's a stop and go, which means you have to go through the pits, go to your pit box, come to a stop, and then you can take off. Oh, come on, come on, come on. We got 1 more lap.
Yellow flag. Green flag.
I'm just making laps, making laps.
We estimate you've got 5 minutes of fuel remaining.
2 laps of fuel left. I got my fuel right. Let's go. Come on, Aston. Last lap. Come on, man. Whew. Well.
Last lap. Bring it on home. You've just done a 146.07. Sector 1 is 0.36.
I was hoping to make this race a little more entertaining, a little racier, but that's how it goes sometimes. You got a skill level driver that you kind of end up doing a bunch of laps with, which helps, makes both of us better. And we've been pretty consistent in our lap times. We had some bad laps, we had some good laps. We didn't have any really bad laps, which is important. Ooh, kind of threw me off there. That's another thing that I have a tendency to do, and I think a lot of sim racers do. You're so concentrated on the car in front of you that when they make a mistake, you have a tendency to make the exact same mistake. And the really good drivers is what that, again, that separates you, because a good driver would have capitalized on that. They'd have raced their line exactly and closed the gap. But instead, I followed him out wide. It's part of it, part of learning. There we go. A couple of corners. My fuel gauge is like, hey sir, I hope we're not doing too many more laps.
Flag, stay sharp. Clear of the incident. Green flag.
There we go. Good race, Mr. Davies. Good race.
Nice one, Toby. Great drive. That's a podium.
Good race, Mr. Davies.
Car left, clear left.
All right. Well, there we go. I need to do is show you my car. Kind of hard to see, but I've got this. I got a new. Just come give me a tap. Yep. Say thanks. So, anyway, well, I hope you guys enjoyed it. That was not as exciting as a race as I wanted, but P2, and yeah, we'll see if we can't do something more exciting next time and give some better racing. So, anyway, take care.